Hey everyone, what is up? Jamie Lynn here, your healthy nerd mama. Today we are talking about all things mama. There is a good chance that if you clicked on this video, you are wanting to have a baby, like really soon. So this video is how to go into labor in 7 hours. Within the next 7 hours, would you like to go into labor? Does your back hurt? Are your feet killing you? Are you struggling to tie your shoes? Are you just over it? Can you no longer sleep good anyway, so why not just have your dang baby already? Well, ladies, you are in the right place. I'm Jamie Lynn. I've made dozens, almost dozens. I've made about a dozen videos about how to induce your labor successfully using castor oil because I myself have done it twice. So I really want to give you all my experiences because it actually was so much better than being induced in the hospital. I was induced in the hospital with Pitocin and Cervidil for my third child, Chase, and it was an absolute nightmare. Castor oil was so easy, the labor was so easy. I went into labor fast. Naturally, castor is literally just a bean. It is a smushed bean. It's an oil from a plant. It's vegan, it's plant-based, it's healthy. You're not pumping like drugs literally into your bloodstream. It literally took me weeks to get all that Pitocin out of my body. My body swelled up like a balloon. It was disgusting. I didn't have ankles. It was a nightmare. I hated it. I hated it. And so that is why I want to give you guys a better experience so that you don't have to go through that and you can have an experience more like I did with my son Killian or my daughter Oona, because their labors were so much better. So anyway, I am going to give you the perfect formula to go into labor in 7 hours, which is how I ended up perfecting this formula by the time I got to my second child, Killian, and I had the most amazing labor and delivery with him. It was so easy, it was so healthy, safe, everything was perfect, and I want that for the rest of you. So I'm going to give you exactly what I did. This video is brought to you in part with collaboration with Elena's Closet. Elena sent me, well, their company sent me a ton of really sweet little baby grippy socks, and she sent them to me months ago, and I just really want to show you guys this product because it's so sweet. I am also doing a giveaway for this product, so wait until the end of the video for more information on that, but essentially there will be a link below. Please sign up for the giveaway to receive some of these awesome baby grippy socks. They're really awesome for when your little toddler begins walking. Secondly, I also want to mention Cabrita. If you guys are in a position where I always like to have backup formula on hand, even if I did plan on breastfeeding, Cabrita is the best. And there is a link in the description to get your very own. They'll send you a box. The Cabrita will actually send you a box with formula and other snacks and a nice baby's like first oatmeal. And that is also in the link below. Please get that box. It's free. They're a new company and they really want to put themselves out there and they really want you to know how awesome their product is. I love them. They were an amazing saving grace for baby Chase and we're so grateful to have found them, and I hope that you enjoy it too. Alright, let's get back to the video. So, castor oil. I have done so many videos on castor oil, but I want you guys to be buying the correct thing. If you'll see, this bottle right here, I think was actually purchased from Walmart. It was less than $3. You'll see nutrition and drug facts on it. I did purchase this in the pharmacy section. This is the bottle that you should be getting. Please buy something from your pharmacy section, or I will put a reliable link below in this YouTube video to something that you can purchase on Amazon that is safe for consumption. So please buy a bottle like this, okay? This is the perfect recipe to go into labor in 7 hours, and that is about all it takes. If you guys are hitting like the 12-hour mark after taking castor oil and you haven't gone into labor, it did not work, and that is perfectly okay because you can take this multiple times. Also, please use my video and my advice as a guide. Bring it to your doctor to perfect and make sure that he is okay, he or she is okay with your plan, okay? I originally worked with my midwife to create the perfect plan for me, and then by the time I was on my second child, I really knew what I was doing, and that's why I'm giving you guys this information. So you're going to want to take 2 tablespoons of castor oil with a full meal. Some people have asked me, I've gotten so many questions about this, like, how far along should you take it? What exactly is a full meal? Like, what does that mean? What should I drink with it? Can I chug it? Can I take it like it's a shot? Pretty much all the answers to that is yes. You can just take this straight 2 tablespoons of straight castor oil. Make sure you are well hydrated. It is going to cause gastrointestinal discomfort and pain, cause you to go to the bathroom, so you are going to need to be consuming fluids. Just cram some water in, man. Just get your fill of water. Make sure you are well hydrated. Pure straight water. Don't be drinking this with Diet Coke, okay? I mixed it in with some juice both times I did it. Mix it with orange juice. That's a great thing to do. Take it with a full meal. You're going to want to take it. I always take it with dinner. Think in terms of 7 hours. If you go into labor 7 hours from now, what time is it going to be, and are you going to want to be awake then? That's how I planned all of this out. I took this with my dinner and I went to bed. I woke up at like 3 o'clock in the morning or something, and I realized that I was in labor, and the first thing I freaking did was I shut my damn eyes and I went back to sleep through the early labor. And then by the time I woke up, I went to the hospital. Killian was born, like, let me think about this. He was born at 8:11 a.m. and I took this at about 7:30 p.m. the night before. He was born like just a little over 12 hours after I took castor oil, okay? That's how fast this worked. I went into labor in 7 hours after taking this, and he was born only a few hours after I went into labor. It was the easiest, most chill, peaceful, amazing labor, and I really want that for all of you. The best time to do this, and I'm going to say this in every single video I make, the best time to take castor oil is your due date. Can you take it before your due date? Yes, you can. And maybe your body is going to be ready before your due date. That is totally fine. If you're 37 weeks, please do not take this unless there is some kind of issue that you've worked with your doctor. If you're 38 weeks, you can begin taking it, but I do have another video, which I will put a link for, that has some exercises that you can do if you are in like the 36 to 37 week range, that you can begin doing to prep your body. I also did I feel like I did a lot of walking and jumping and exercises before Killian was born to really get this to work for him. So do this on your due date. So like I said, the day that you are planning to drink the castor oil, I called it a rest day. The day before I took the castor oil, so at 39 weeks, 6 days pregnant, I was out, I was walking, I was jogging, I was doing jumping jacks. I did nothing but sit on a birth ball, and I probably did this for days leading up to preparing to take the castor oil. I did not take a single drop before the time that it actually worked. I only took it one time to go into labor with my son. It was perfect. So the day that I actually took the castor oil, I woke up, I had a decent breakfast, I relaxed that day, I just did some nesting, made sure everything was prepared, and the entire time I knew that I was going to go into labor and that I was going to have my baby the next day. I mentally up here, I was there. Like, I just knew it was going to work. I was 100% confident. I told all of my friends and family, I'm going to have my baby tomorrow, naturally, in a birth center down the hill from where I live. And they were all like, okay. I did. Okay? Like, I really did it. So we did have a castor oil pizza party that night. I know I've talked about that in a couple of my other videos. I ate healthy all day. I did, you know, binge out on a couple slices of pizza, and I mixed this in with 2 tablespoons of this with some grape juice, some white grape juice, something like that, and I chugged it while eating my pizza for dinner. We had some friends over. We told them all what was going on. They thought we were insane, and they all, you know, left, and I went to bed early, got a full night's of rest. I remember waking up probably like around 3 a.m. I'd say, and that's when I said, you know, I realized I was in labor. It was probably like 2, 3 a.m. And I realized I was in labor. I was already uncomfortable, so I actually crawled to the bottom of the bed because my daughter Oona was sleeping in the bed, and she was kind of like, she was like on top of me, and you know, when I was starting to go through a lot of starting to get uncomfortable, I wanted some more space, so I crawled to the bottom of the bed and fell back to sleep with a pillow. You know, at the time, my husband, he's now my ex-husband, but he was sleeping in the bed, and I was like down, sleeping, curled up in a ball on his feet, going into labor. It was kind of like just crazy, but I just wanted to be like somewhere else and just have a little bit of space and be comfortable because I knew I was in labor. Woke up at probably like 5:30, had to use the restroom the entire time I was in labor in the beginning. Even at the birth center, I was using the restroom a lot. And then, you know, I ended up having the baby. Like, I had little Killian so fast. I mean, by the time I started pushing, he was born within 10 minutes probably, but he was born maybe 2 hours after I got to the birth center, and I actually had to wait for a doula to show up to even be able to push, but I was already a 10, so I dilated super fast. Now, I was with him, I was dilated before I took the castor oil. I did know that I was like about I think I was a 3.5 maybe. So I had already started to dilate. I had already thinned out. My body was just really ready to go, and I knew it was going to happen, and I knew it was going to be fast. So I was really pleased with the entire process. So if you guys need any more questions or guidance, please write to me in the comments below. I always answer all of the questions. Some of the other girls might ask you questions too if you've had a positive experience. I do have a lot of girls write on there and say like, hey, it worked, this is what I did. Sharing your story, that helps the other girls that are watching this video get just a little bit more reassurance. And as always, like I've said, and I'm going to say it every time, again, please request guidance from your doctor. This is just a guide that I'm putting out there, but your doctor is your medical provider and should have the final say in whether this is safe for you and your baby. Castor oil is borderline a controversial topic. I'll get a lot of girls in here saying like, don't take it, it will hurt your baby. I've never heard of that. I've done research. I couldn't ever find any evidence of any baby ever having issues. Babies producing and swallowing meconium is due to them being born way too late. My daughter Oona, really, that was the first thing she did after she was born, was she pooped, and I was minutes away from her being in danger because she was so late. She was born like 2 weeks past her due date, and she was 9 pounds. So that was like a really risky situation. I wish that I had known about castor oil and taken it 2 weeks earlier. It would have been a much better labor for her and I. So that's just something that I always want to tell you guys as well, just because, you know, with my daughter, I did everything natural and she was home birth. And then that's why, you know, with my son, I made sure to make sure I did this on my due date so that, you know, everything would go as smoothly as possible. Like I said, please write everything. Please write your experiences below and your questions below. I definitely will answer it. A lot of the other girls will jump on and answer too. And thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you for just being there. Please subscribe to this video because, like I said, I have an entire castor oil series. So if you're missing bits of information from this video, please check out the playlist because there are so many videos that I have on this with so many different, you know, bits of information, so you can put it all together. Now let's talk about the giveaway. I am going to have a link below for this package right here. I know the lighting's bad, so I have a couple of these little socks that I haven't yet opened, so I'm going to open them here on camera along with the knee pads. I'm going to put these knee pads on little Kalina because she is definitely at a point where she's just about ready to crawl, so these are going to be perfect for her. Like these, this is a thick pad right here, the knee pads, so if your baby's just starting to walk or crawling, these are going to be perfect for them getting around. And they should look like they'll be big enough for Kalina's chubby thighs. So that comes in the pack, as well as a bunch of these little socks. These are little grippy socks. They're great for when your baby starts walking. See, Chase has used some of the other colors, but I saved some of the girlier ones for Kalina, so that's why I'm just now opening these. So I am giving away this entire pack here with the knee pads and the socks enclosed. There will be a form to fill out. I think it's through a site that I use called Rafflecopter. I've used them I've been using them for years. They're a really awesome giveaway company that's safe, and they adhere to all the proper YouTube rules and Facebook rules. So I just wanted to give these away because I had one of the representatives from Alina's closet send these to me a while ago, and she was so sweet and she really looked forward to working with me, and I really liked her product. I think it's so awesome. These are so great. It's just convenient. These also make a fantastic gift. So I really wanted to just thank her for sending these and collaborating with me on this video, and I hope that you guys enjoy the giveaway. And again, please like and comment below. I'm so grateful to have you here on my channel. Thank you so much and have a beautiful day. Bye! Oh, and best wishes on your delivery of your sweet baby. Take care of yourselves. Bye now.